Hey guys and gals, this is Psionic Arrow, and I've got the T-34 Russian Tier 5 medium tank. This is a very known tank in World War II history. It's got 450 hit points, 28.89 tons with a 500 horsepower engine. So that's pretty good. It's got a speed limit of 56 kilometers per hour, track traverse of 40 degrees per second, turret traverse of 49 degrees per second. Its hull armor is 45 all around. The turret is 60 on the front and 45 on the side and back. It has a 350 meter view range and a 525 meter signal range. If you were grinding up to this tank because of its renown in World War II history, then you're gonna have to know that it got its popularity by being mass-produced and it was strong in numbers. Therefore, in World of Tanks, where you're probably not gonna have 15 T-34s versus some other tanks, it's not, it's not gonna be what you expect. This is, I mean, it's actually a pretty good medium tank for Tier 5. It's the gun choice that you're going to have a little thinking about, I guess. You have a choice between a 57 millimeter ZIS-4 and a 76 millimeter S54. Alright, so the 57 has 112 average penetration, 85 average damage. The 76 mil has 109 average penetration with 115 average damage. Now some people do prefer more alpha damage, but I don't think that's significantly more. And the rate of fire for the 57 millimeter is much higher, more than double of the 76. So if we take a look at the 76, it has a 0.41 accuracy with a 2.9 second aiming time. And it has 10.53 round per minute rate of fire. 57 millimeter, 0.34 accuracy and 2.3 second aiming time with a rate of fire of 26.09 rounds per minute. So this thing gets off shots really quickly. It's going to be kind of like the Churchill premium tank, but does a little bit more damage. Actually, I have that here, right? This thing is 110 penetration, 75 damage. This thing has, or the 57 has 2 more penetration, 10 more damage. It's much more accurate, and because you're in a flanking tank this time instead of a big, slow, heavy tank, then you're going to be able to use the 112 millimeters penetration very effectively. You're going to get shots in on the side of tanks, on the back of tanks, and with the sloping on the armor right here, it's actually capable of bouncing shots. But mostly from Tier 4 tanks. You might get a couple of bounces from Tier 5s, but anything higher than that will have so much penetration that they don't really have to aim. They're just going to penetrate anywhere they shoot. You notice the driver's hatch is right here, and people do aim at that sometimes, but they don't usually take careful aim. Well, at least I don't take careful aim at a T-34 when I'm facing it, because, well, it doesn't really have that much armor. Now, in comparison to other Tier 5 medium tanks, I've only got... The Matilda does not count. Right here. It's too slow to be a medium tank. It's also got... It's more like a heavy tank. So, where is that guy? Alright. This is the British Tier 5 Crusader. I know it says it's a light tank, but this is the the British medium tank line. So it's a light tank, therefore it has a lot less armor, but it weighs a lot less and it's quite fast. So you're going to see that the Crusader will have about the same rate of fire. Actually, a little bit more. But doesn't have as much penetration or as much damage. Basically, this is the Churchill's gun, the premium Churchill's gun anyway. A 6-pounder. With terrible accuracy. So this guy is going to have to go up towards you. Let's see, it's going to have to drive up towards you relatively close before it can start taking shots, unless it parks itself somewhere and, you know, exposes itself for quite a long time while it aims. Next one, I don't have the Sherman M4 because I sold it, but I do have the M7 medium tank. Now, I just recently got this, but it is fully upgraded. It is 440 hit points, and it's also got a 6-pounder gun. So, most of the medium tanks you're going to be facing, besides the German and the M4 Sherman, I guess I shouldn't say most then, huh? The M7 and the Crusader will have 6-pounder guns, which is very similar to the 57mm that the T-34 receives. Where'd that guy go? They have similar rate of fire, but they have a less average damage and worse accuracy. So this, I think, is a pretty good tank. If we take a look at the tech tree, the M4 Sherman, it is equipped with a 76mm gun that has quite a bit more penetration and damage. However, it has less rate of fire, and it's got the 0.43 or around 0.4 accuracy of the other medium tanks. So this is actually fairly accurate. The T-34's 57mm is, yeah, fairly accurate. I have equipped it with a camouflage net and a binocular telescope. And this is mostly because if I get into a really high tier match, well, tier 7s, then I'm gonna be able to do some scouting. At least some passive scouting, I hope. The 525-meter view signal range, not that good, but that is the best radio you're gonna get. I have equipped this guy with 65 armor-piercing rounds and 12 HE. No premium as of yet. I haven't needed it, but premium ammo costs 2,000 credits, or 5 gold. I've got 100% crew training in repairs, and that's just to help the mobility. So when I get tracked, I don't have to sit in one place too long. So this is an average amount of hit points. And, well, wait. I do have a Sherman variant, don't I? The Ram 2. So this is 610 hit points, so it does have quite a lot more hit points. But the gun here is a 6-pounder. So you don't really have to worry too much with these guys. I mean, this is actually a pretty slow tank. The actual Sherman tank, let me take a look at that. 400 hit points. Does it tell me how much more it gets with the upgraded turret? No. I'm guessing it's going to be around 440, 450. But don't quote me on that because I didn't look up the stats. It has 400 stock. back to T-34, you can see that the turret is actually mounted on the front of the tank, or near the front of the tank, which makes it slightly more capable of doing some peekaboo action. You're going to be able to round corners a little bit more easily because you don't have to expose a lot of your tank. Now, if you do round a corner, be aware that your tracks will be in full view because they extend a lot further than your turret. But if you can get out at 70 degrees, then they won't be able to hurt you by shooting your front armor. However, they're going to be shooting at your tracks, and with the limited amount of armor that you have, they could damage you as well as track you. I'm not sure about that. I haven't actually got into a position where I need to do that. Alright, so let's get into a replay. Alright, so this is Moravanka in counter battle, and I'm in the T-34. I'm going to be heading towards the flag. This is a Tier 5 match with a couple of KV-1s on both teams. And the KV-1s have very hard to penetrate armor. So you're going to see me do some flanking on a couple of KV-1s, or at least one of them. So I'm going to head up onto the hill and maybe get some spots off. But this T-25 is here. He's not paying attention to me. And here we go. This is like 2-point-something second reload time, so there you go. Alright, so back to what I was doing, which is scouting, or trying to scout. So I see that that T-25 is resurfaced, and it looks like only our artillery are there, so I was going to try and help them out, but you can see Su-26s have a really high rate of fire. And with 3 of them, they took that guy out with no problem. Alright, so there's a KV-1 on the base, Stug over there in the back, M7 kind of over there. Alright, he's fired. Let's see if I can do something to him. Nope. And I just bounced a shot from a Panzer 38T. That's a Tier 3 tank. There we go. One shot in. Doesn't look like he's paying attention to me. Okay. There's that guy that bounced off me. You can see it's fairly good accuracy, but it's not really meant for sniping. As you can see, I missed 2 of those shots right there. It just went to the right, to the left of the Panzer 38T. And we're basically left without sight on here. Somebody's on the flag. One of the enemy team is on the flag. He's been spotted. It's a Sherman. 460 hit points. So there you go. An upgraded turret, an upgraded Sherman tank will have 460 hit points. Somebody managed to set him on fire. Nice. So I'm gonna move in. Hopefully there won't be too many tanks in front of me. Alright, there's a D2, alright, 2 Tier 3s. I'm not too worried about them. It's a Sherman. I managed to blast him in the turret mantlet. So there you go. Somebody just shot me in the back. KV-1? No, it doesn't look like it. But we've got our Su-26s focusing on that guy. Here's the D2. You can see Tier 3. The armor on the T-34 can handle Tier 3s very well. And now there's just an M37 and a KV-1. I know the KV-1's on my left. There's the M37. I was actually planning on doing a,
Enemy armor is hit.
I'm just gonna flank the KV-1. But spotted the M37 instead. Decided to take him out before he can shoot me while I'm concentrating on a KV-1. Alright, there he is. He's actually got his turret pointed towards me. So I'm just not gonna let him shoot me. I'll keep him spotted. People are gonna be shooting at him. And then, I thought, why not? I've got a fast rate of fire. He doesn't. Except he did shoot me twice right there. He managed to knock my tracks off, so the tracks can absorb some damage. And let's take a look at some stats. 1,053 points of experience, 7 spots, a mastery badge, ace tanker, 5 kills, down to 60% health. And I made 38,000 credits on a premium account, 25,000 on a non-premium account, 24 shots fired, 20 of them hit, 18 penetrated, did a total of 1,327 damage, and 837 spotting damage. Let's see, that's pretty good. I got hit 8 times, and if this was, this is a premium account, I got 1,579 experience. And that's pretty good. T-34 with over 1,000 experience. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please press that like button and leave some comments. I'll see you guys in future videos.